I'd like you all to take a look at the picture that is closest to me on the screen. The man you see there is named Joe. Joe is a resident of long-term care. He uses a manual wheelchair for mobility. And today, Joe's been brought to a show that he really wasn't intending to watch when he got up this morning. There's lots of reasons Joe might be in the manual wheelchair. He might have arthritis, he might have had a stroke, he might have MS. But there's lots of benefits for him to be in that chair as well. Increased participation, quality of life. But the challenge is, as Joe gets older, he may become less and less strong, which means he may not be able to actually propel that manual wheelchair very far. And in his case, this is what's happened, which means he's relied on a caregiver to move him around. So he's ended up watching this show. The solution for Joe might be a power wheelchair. For 1 in 2 Canadians in residential care, they need a wheelchair. So a power wheelchair would make a huge difference to those individuals. The problem with power mobility is that you need to learn how to drive one before we'll actually give it to you. It's kind of like learning to drive a car. We won't let you get a license until you can show us that you can actually drive the car. For individuals like Joe, who might have a cognitive impairment like memory loss, learning to drive that power wheelchair might be a challenge. And this is the problem that I'm trying to solve. I want to know if there are better ways for us to teach individuals like Joe how to drive his power wheelchair so that he can have that increased independence in his daily life. We know a few things about cognitive impairment and memory. We know that people with cognitive impairment can learn, so that's really good news. We also know that they're better at learning how to do things than they are at remembering facts or creating memories. And we know that they learn best using experiential, error-free learning in natural environments. So what we're doing is we're creating a robotic, remote-controlled power wheelchair, which is going to allow a therapist to help guide Joe in the process of learning to drive the power wheelchair. When he has the capacity, we'll see increased quality of life, increased participation, and ultimately increased choice. Because I believe that Joe doesn't need to be watching that show, that he could be doing what he wants instead. Thank you.